Good evening. The speech in which I am going to read to you today comes from a girl by the name of Servern Suzuki. She was a 12-year-old. She spoke at a summit in June of 1992. The name of the summit was called the Rio Summit. And the name of her speech basically, or the way you can find this speech, is basically titled The Girl Who Silenced the UN in 5 Minutes. Hello, I'm Servern Suzuki, speaking for the ECHO, Environmental Children's Organization. We are a group of 12 and 13-year-olds trying to make a difference. Vanessa Sudi, Morgan Gessler, Michelle Quigg, and me. We have raised all the money to come here ourselves, to come over 5,000 miles to tell you need to change your ways. Coming here today, I have no hidden agenda. I am fighting for my future. Losing my future is like losing an election, or for a few points, the stock market. I am here to speak for the starving children around the world whose cries go unheard. I am here to speak for the countless animals dying across our planet with no place to go. I'm afraid to go out in the sun now because of our ozone. I'm afraid to breathe the air because of the chemicals that are in it. I used to go fishing in Vancouver, but now I'm afraid to go fishing because a few years ago we found a fish with cancers in it. And now we hear of plants and animals going extinct every day, vanishing forever. In my life, I have dreamed of seeing great herds of animals, jungles, rainforests, and birds and butterflies. But now I wonder if I have the opportunity, or even will my children have the opportunity to see this. Do you have to worry about these things when you were my age? All this is happening in our eyes, and we act as if though this time is up. But now we need solutions. I am only a child and I don't have all the solutions. But I want you to realize that you don't either. You don't know how to fix the ozone. You don't know how to bring salmon back up in a dead stream. You don't know how to bring an animal back that's extinct. And you can't bring the forest that once grew where there is now a desert. If you don't know how to fix it, please stop breaking it. Here, you may have delegates or be delegates in your government, business people, organizers, reporters, or politicians. But really, you are mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles, and all of you are somebody's child. I am only a child, and yet I know we are part of a family, 5 billion strong. In fact, 30 million species strong, and borders and governments will never change that. I am only a child, and yet I know that we are together. We are all in this together, and should act as one in a single world, working towards one goal. In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid of telling the world how I feel. In my country, you make so much waste. We buy, throw away, buy, throw away, buy, and throw away. And yet northern countries will not share with the needy, even when we have more than enough. We are afraid to share. We are afraid to let go of some of our wealth. In Canada, we live privileged lives with plenty of water and shelter. We have watches, bicycles, television sets. The list goes on and on for days. 2 days ago, when we were here in Brazil, we were shocked to find children living on the streets. This is what one child told us. I wish I was rich, and if I were, I would give all the children of the streets food, clothes, medicines, shelter, love, and affection. If a child on the street who has nothing and is willing to share, why are we who have everything are so greedy? I can't stop thinking that these children are my age, that this makes a tremendous difference where you were born. I could be one of those children in the slums of Rio. I could be a starving child in Somalia, or a victim of war in the Middle East, or a beggar in India. I am only a child, and yet I know that all the money spent on wars could be spent on finding environmental solutions, ending poverty, and finding treaties. What a wonderful place this will be. At school, even in kindergarten, you teach us how to behave in this world. You teach us not to fight with others and to work things out, to respect others, to clean up our mess, not to hurt other creatures, to share and not be greedy. Then why don't you do or go out and do the things that you tell us not to? Do not forget why you are attending these conferences. Who you are doing this for? We are your children. You are deciding what kind of a world we are growing up in. Parents should be able to comfort their children by saying everything will be alright. It's not the end of the world, and we are doing our best. But I don't think I can say that to us anymore. Are we even on our own list of priorities? My dad always says, you are what you do, not what you say. Well, do you know that what you do makes me cry at night? You grown-ups say you love us, but I challenge you. Please make your actions reflect your words. Thank you.